What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the spot where we kick back and react to all kind of different things. Alright, so what we got going on today? We're about to get into another Stupendium. This one is called For a Goodbye in Rap. Alright, so I have no idea where this one is going to go, but Stupendium has been knocking them all out the park. I haven't seen one where I was like, I really don't like this. No, I've loved them all. I've loved them all. All right, so let's see what they got for us today. Let's go.
Goodbyes are never easy. Goodbyes are rarely fair. A knowing one is coming won't help you run when it gets there. And now that pendulum moves ever in to slice those strings. No way of mending them, these ties unbind with every swing.
Okay.
All things must end, so don't pretend you can fend off the sting of when forever ends up shed just like a wedding ring. Some kids get through a dozen before their training wheel detach. Perhaps I'm the unlucky one. I had so long to feel attached. I'd be lying if I called you my first.
Yeah, that's a hard one to think about. Is it better to have a whole lot of detachment or be attached and have that one moment eventually taken from you? Either way it goes, nothing lasts forever. That's the hard part about it. Either way it goes, no matter what you're enjoying in life, no matter what aspect, there's gonna come a time where it's gonna come to an end. Hard pill to swallow, but it's reality.
The unlucky one. I had so long to feel attached. I'd be lying if I called you my first. But you were there through the best and the worst. I was too young then to remember the last one too.
Wait, I'd be lying if I called you or if I didn't call you? Oh, if I called you my first. Okay. Okay, so a past relationship? Is that what they're rapping about? We'll find out.
Never called you my first, but you were there through the best and the worst. I was too young then to remember the last one, too old now to forget how it hurts.
Man. Too young to remember the last one, too old to forget the hurt. Man. Ain't that the truth? The memories that stand out the most are the ones that are trauma-driven. Another harsh reality.
I never called you my first, but you were there through the best and the worst. I was too young then to remember the last one, too old now to forget how it hurts. That we're running out of time. I hope it's not out of line. Many families would take you for granted, but to me, you were always part of mine. Yeah, families can change. I've seen just how that plays. We were dressed in the wounds with the stress of the fumes. Well, I guess I assumed you'd always stay. But you were mine to hold on to, and I know that to try will be wrong too. Now it's time for goodbyes. I'm inclined to remind myself that it's time to move on to.
Wow. This is something. Okay, yeah, we gotta get that part again. This is...
We're always part of mine. Yeah, families can change. I've seen just how that plays. We were dressed in the wounds with the stress of the fumes. Well, I guess I assumed you'd always stay. But you were mine to hold on to, and I know that to try will be wrong too. Now it's time for goodbyes. I'm inclined to remind myself that it's time to move on to. You keep my demons out. You keep my secrets in. You keep my demons out. You keep my secrets in. And if you leave me now, don't know where I begin. You keep my demons out. You keep my secrets in. I was lucky as a kid. I didn't want for anything.
That is quite the chorus right there. Interesting.
I was lucky as a kid, I didn't want for anything. I had support provided there to guide me through the thick and thin. I had my family there whenever I was giving in. But that doesn't change the fact that you were there through everything. Good days, bad grades, straight A's, first love and first dates, first base and birthdays, play dates, rehearse plays, good times with good mates, first place and L plates, worst case and learning the hard way, goodbyes and last dates, through tears and fears and heartbreak. You were there when I was racked with doubt, confusing my...
So is this supposed to be like a lost best friend or an ex-lover? Because the lyrics feel like they can go either way. But man, I can feel the hurt behind this. I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the end of this, you know, it'll all be explained. But yeah, this is deep.
That doesn't change the fact that you were there through everything. Good days, bad grades, straight A's, first love and first dates, first base and birthdays, play dates, rehearse plays, good times with good mates, first place and L plates, worst case and learning the hard way, goodbyes and last dates, through tears and fears and heartbreak. You were there when I was racked with doubt, confusing my future, grief coming out. Others may say it's stupid, don't you dare say it's just a house. Maybe that's true, maybe to you. But a house to me is much more than a front door and a bunch of rooms. You were the backdrop to the canvas on...
Wait. They're rapping about a house? But a house to me is more than a front door? Well, I was completely wrong. Of all the things, I would not expect that. I guess I can get it. I mean, I wouldn't know because I guess in order to get this kind of feeling, you'd have to grow up in the same house for, you know, decades. And I didn't have that luxury, so I don't have attachments to houses like that. But I guess I can get it, you know? When we think about what attachments, you know, you do have, you look at somebody else, don't judge. Just be like, I get it. This means something. This means something a lot to you, you know?
Is much more than a front door and a bunch of rooms. You were the backdrop to the canvas on which life would paint me. My foundations rest in yours, your floors and staircase raised me. As each new day would dawn, I'd praise it from your double glazing. And when kids would try to break me, you were my first idea of safety. You were in my first kiss, you heard all the pain it came to. You witnessed my last Christmas with my whole family in the same room. You're the night I spent sleepless, hoping mum would be alright. You're the spot that I was standing when I heard my granddad died. The space I baked that
A culmination of good and bad memories all tied together, making this place a sanctuary. Whew. Okay, yeah, I feel it.
Whole family in the same room. You're the night I spent sleepless, hoping mum would be alright. You're the spot that I was standing when I heard my granddad died. You're the space I baked that cake to finally say that I forgave her. You're the desk where I made my closest friend, the bed where I betrayed her. You're the birthday meal I begged for that for...
Oh, what?
Died. You're the space I baked that cake.
Okay. You're the space I baked that cake to finally say I forgive her.
To finally say that I forgave her. You're the desk where I made my closest friend, the bed where I betrayed her.
The bed where I betrayed her. I met my bed. I don't know. I know it's your business, but with all the lyrics, I'm like, context? I want to know the whole story. Now. Oh man. There's a lot going into this.
You're the birthday meal I begged for that forever I'll regret. You may wonder why I'd hold on, but I'd never choose forget. A house is more than doors and walls that keep you from the cold. Perhaps you've never thought, but bricks and mortar are a mold. Every value that I live by, casting curtain rails and chairs. Now I'm losing it to strangers, try and tell me that it's fair. Sure, I've fled the nest, I spread my wings, I caught the breeze and shone. I've made my way, I've traveled far across the seas beyond. But as I grow up amongst your leaves, I thought you'd be the one. How many birds migration send to find their trees are gone?
Woo! How many birds migrate only to find their trees are gone? Oh man. Okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it.
You get my demons out. You get my secrets in. You get my demons out. You get my secrets in. I know you're bleeding out, and I can't keep it in. You get my demons out. You get my secrets in.
A door frame will keep you safe in an earthquake. And on days when I sway and my earth shakes, skies grey or a part of my heart breaks, I feel safe because I can go back to my birthplace. They say that home is where the heart is, or at least where the biggest part is. But when it's parted, where do you go to stay? When each part, each end of a motorway. Captains spend their lives at sea, yet they...
You just gotta move forward. You just gotta move forward. Take from someone who never had a home like that. I've had plenty of homes I stayed in, but nothing permanent to where it felt the way they feel about this right here. So you just gotta pick up and keep moving. That's the harsh reality of life.
May never own the ship. Like years of calling it my room don't make it legal ownership. I know I've got no claim to stake, no stand to take, no bone to pick. Forget the ship, don't need a cannon to feel blown to bits. I'm known for fits, my emotions throw it all in like they're poker chips. But if I keep them bottled up, there's no way I'll get over this. Sure, maybe I'm overreacting, cause the fact is the act is impacting me much less than the direct effects it'll have that connect to the rest of my family. I will call them broken, things just change, it's not a tragedy. But call me sentimental, I just like to keep the packaging. All the pieces are still there, they've just been split and moved a lot. But in my mind I see the complete product printed on the box. But now it's
I hear you. I hear you. I feel it. Oh man, get that back. Get that back. Right, let me see. Right here.
a cannon to feel blown to bits. I'm known for fits, my emotions throw it all in like they're poker chips. But if I keep them bottled up, there's no way I'll get over this. Sure, maybe I'm overreacting, cause the fact is the act is impacting me much less than the direct effects it'll have that connect to the rest of my family. I will call them broken, things just change, it's not a tragedy. But call me sentimental, I just like to keep the packaging. All the pieces are still there, they've just been split and moved a lot. But in my mind I see the complete product printed on the box. But now it's someone else's turn to make their memories in your halls. Someone else's turn to write their stories on your walls. And it's my turn to accept the fact, however much it hurts, that I can't write my next chapter if I'm clinging to my first. Someone else's turn to call you home.
Life lesson right there. Life lesson lyric right there. Bring that back so we can see it on the screen. However long it takes. That I can't write my next chapter if I'm clinging to my first. That's a lyric that so many people need to listen to. Put that one lyric on repeat for some people. There's a lot of people who hold on to their past, not realizing that future always has endless possibilities. As long as you're still breathing and you're still moving. As long as you're still here. You never know what the future's gonna bring you. And so many people spend their lives stuck in moments in the past, whether it be good moments or bad moments. You gotta learn how to move on. It's hard. It ain't easy. It ain't a cakewalk. You know, we all say it like it's easy. I want to tell you, it ain't easy. But you gotta be able to do it. Sometimes you gotta force yourself, but you got to do it.
Someone else's turn to call you home, and it's my turn to leave. And I hope that you're as good to them as you were good to me. Because I knew no matter where I was, however I was feeling, I would always have that piece of you there with me on my key.
Okay. Now, I wonder, like, if this is really their house and everything, I don't know. If I have that deep of an attachment to a spot, especially a piece of land, I just buy it myself. Especially, I don't know. I feel like they would be able to, considering where their career is, but I need to look at when the song was and everything. They might not even have the means to do so at the time and just made the video. Or who knows? They might have it right now. I just don't I just don't know. But in any case, great song. Great song. A lot of great life lesson metaphors that was snuck in there, so I really enjoyed that. And just pouring their heart out, you know? You gotta respect that. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Go down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. Let me know what you'd like to see me react to next. Hit that like button before you go. Share this video with everyone you know. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alright, so, till next time, take care of yourselves. And I'm out of here.